Hello everyone, JJ. Nice to have you in. So, and I want to start my stream today. Switching monitor. Yeah, there we are. Back in town. I realized these days my town hasn't got a real name so far. There's only a project name. It's a Central European project with medieval core. Yeah, I have no clue, no idea for it yet. I think we will do a poll at some point when there are some more people in the community that know this city and have ideas for that. Yeah, today I want to set up the tram and bus public transport in my city. At this point, there is no public transport in the city. I played a long time on pause mode, so yeah, it wasn't needed so much, and yeah, now when I'm streaming, I think I want to set up the public transport, and as planned from the beginning, there will be a tram line. Well, there will be more than one tram line, but I used these tram tracks by class in the old town, and there will be one or two lines through the old town. I'm not sure now. Bus depot and tram depot. Yeah. I want to combine that, the bus and the tram depot, as a big depot somewhere here in the near of the station. I'm not sure now where to put it. Yeah, but somewhere here. Also downloaded a lot of assets yesterday. Yesterday, the whole day I was in the workshop and I was watching other streams, and then I realized, when I accidentally were on Sven Berlin's account, Steam account, that there are a lot of assets that I want to use in the city, but I hadn't in mind at the moment. And there are some assets I downloaded what will be built in this area as well. So I want to have a look at the buildings that are here now and the additional buildings that are downloaded for this area, for the main station area here. And also the tram and bus depot is intended to be in this area. So first we will have a look at all of these assets, and I will decide what assets I want to use, and will decide where, in what area the tram and bus depot will be. So yeah, that's the plan for today. And yeah, I don't know if who is in right now more than JJ. I think there are a lot of people potentially that don't know the whole city. Please let me know in the chat if someone is interested in a city tour. Because I'm new in streaming City Skylines, I am very happy to see people interested in my builds, and I am really excited, still really excited to do city tours, to show everything I built and all my plans that I have in my mind for this map, to share it with you, and also your opinions or ideas for some things are always very welcome. First, the question, is the sound okay? Is the difference between music and my voice okay for you? As a short check at the beginning of the stream. If there will be any problem, anything you don't feel comfy with, let me know. So I will take this green area to have a look with you at buildings. Not only buildings, as you see here in the Find It mod, also a lot of logos, some people I downloaded, and but I want to have a look especially at buildings. But I see that I don't see. Okay, the tram and bus depot is also there because I downloaded it a little bit earlier before the last stream. So first, I show you the depots I chose for this. Build. This is Berlin's. Yeah, JJ, no problem. Grab your drink for chilling here. Yeah, this is a tram depot by Sven Berlin from Dresden. It is not 100% replica of it, but it is nearly. We will have a look later at the real live picture in Google Earth of the area and the buildings. Yeah, and with this Central European build, I was sure I want to use the opportunity to take this building as tram depot. My other build I made so far, other big build, still a work in progress in this game, is a Southern European one. This would not fit so well into a Southern European themed build. So yeah, for me it's very nice building with a lot of history, and yeah, that's a decision to use it. This is a bus station, also a replica of a real bus station, bus depot, not bus station, a real bus depot from Hanover, Germany. And if you think, what are these colors set up with the bright green and orange, it is really like that in real life. Yeah, perhaps we have a look at Google Earth at it again. Also, as at this building, the tram depot, in real life, for me, these colors are a little bit too bright. Because of that, I'll make it darker. I don't like bright colors too much, and a lot of things in this game tend to be bright, and yeah, I think so it is better. No, they are green. I said before, I don't know if you heard it. It's a real life building from Hanover, Germany. The bus depot, and in real life it is orange with green, with this green. Yeah, I think it's a little bit weird, but also I decided to take this bus depot because the whole building I think is fitting to the Central European build, and I think if we combine these two, we can see a good mix of old historical buildings, or a building with a tram depot, and a newer part of the public transport system of the city, a newer bus depot built later in time. And yeah, in real life there are also some buildings where you think of why why did they build that in that style, for my taste, especially in the years after World War II, 60s, 70s. There are built in Germany a lot of buildings that are, from nowadays point of view, very ugly for me, or my point of view, in these times. And so there have to be some buildings that are weird. I don't know exactly. I will have a look at it, how to combine these two buildings when we have the area selected to build them. And yeah, this is one idea. Put them directly together. We will see. So some other buildings I want to have in this area, I think, have to adjust to the new feature of Move It, that I don't have to put a selected building first at a street. There's a new function. If you press Control and select it, you can directly place it everywhere. I like that very much, but I am not used to it yet. This is a building also from Dresden in Germany. It is an administration building, historical one as well. And yeah, also Sven Berlin, as I told before. Thank you, Cuboid. Yeah. Sometimes I think I could pray every evening before I go to bed to Cuboid, because he made this life so much better with his Move It mod. But then I have to pray for a lot of other asset creators as well. And so thank you, Cuboid, should be enough. Yeah, I think this building with this brick style, a little bit brownish brick style in my eyes. I have a little bit problems with colors with my eyes. I don't red-green. I have a red-green weakness in seeing colors. So sometimes I don't see colors like others do. So the yeah, the misc of some colors is often not that easy for me to see. So I think this is brown. For me, it's brown. Again, control and click to the building. This one. I want to add first most of the assets I choose for my city. I decide in game if I really choose them. I have a look at the workshop or at the collections I set up over the years with buildings for specific themes or specific function, and but most of the times I have a look at them in game if they are really in a style or that I want to have for that area, or if they are modeled properly. And yeah, that's what I do now. Also, most of the times, especially when it's not in the description in the workshop, I have got a look at mesh info in this building. I cannot really believe. Nowadays we see a lot of buildings that have very high quality, but with very high triangles, also in the LOD, and so a very high weight in the game. And a lot of creators tend to use texture sizes 2048 to 2048 and bigger LOD texture sizes as well. And this is a building I again cannot really believe that this is so less triangles. Yeah, because it's not a small building. There are some faces, and for sure the texture here isn't the very best texture, but the texture here at the building and the windows, for me, absolutely fitting, absolutely enough for this building. When are you looking so close at a building? Not often. So I'm really impressed by this building to have that less triangles. This is a real life building as well. It's a job center in Cologne, Germany. Job center is in Germany institution where people go that don't have work and don't get money or from the unemployment assurance anymore, and they can get there the minimum amount of money everyone needs for life in Germany, as they decide, the government decides what amount that is. Don't think we want to go that much into this, but I know a lot of job center agencies or unemployment agencies in Germany that are in the main station area, that are directly in the city or in the park, near to the city center. And because of that, I think this building will also fit into this area. Itsu! Hey, nice to have you here. Thank you for the follow. Very, very appreciated. I'm still a beginner in streaming. It's my let's count 1, 2, fourth stream. And yeah, it's very, very exciting for me still to have you in, to have people here interested in my builds. The last month I jumped into the community on Twitch, and I had so much good time with all of you. Twitch beginner, not Cities beginner. If that would be Cities beginner, oh, it could be that I'm a little bit talented. No, I'm doing 2 years, nearly 2 years now of Cities Skylines detailing, modded Cities Skylines, and some months before in vanilla Cities Skylines. So Twitch beginner. And yeah, and I was motivated to do the step to do Twitch streams. Yeah, because all of you, I learned to know the last months in the community on Twitch, and all these nice places of the other streamers, and yeah, more and more people were asking for what I am doing in City Skylines, would like to have a look and screenshots and all of this. And then I thought, why don't make a stream? Because to show the city and to tell the idea of the city in screenshot and in written is so difficult. And yeah, then I made the decision to buy a proper mic and to set up a stream and to have a look if someone is interested in what I'm doing. And yeah, this is still this beginning time for me. If someone is interested in what I'm doing, and if you are interested, if there will be some people in the streams I do, then I think I will keep doing this. Keep doing streams because I have a lot of fun. It's another thing than all the city building by myself, with no one interested, with no one seeing it, only for myself or for some screenshots. And yeah, it makes a lot of more fun if I can tell you something of my ideas, my plans for the build, and yeah, to share it with you what I'm doing. So Hitsu, as I told before, I'm always there for a city tour. If you have, it is German themed. Yes. If you are interested in background, if you are interested in city tour, I can give you city tour and tell you something of the city if you have time now to listen to listen and view to the stream, to be focused on the stream in the next 10 minutes or so. Then I can tell you something and can also show you a lot. First, this cities I started in October last year, after I built 1.5 years, nearly 1.5 years, a Southern European themed city. It's still work in progress. I will go on with it at a point in the next weeks or month. And but I had the point, I want to have a second city where I can realize other ideas what not fit in a Southern European theme, especially to have an old town like this with all these great assets here in this area, mostly by Titan, the Renaissance, Baroque, and Timberwood buildings. And there are a lot of buildings by Jens, buildings by Swin Berlin now, and a lot of other creators that do so many assets, or did so many assets in the past years for a Central European theme. And so I jumped into this. Hey Hitsu, if you don't feel well, and if not now the best time for it, then I will go on with my plans from today. And in another stream or at another time, I will give you all that information and all that views you like to. Yeah. And so then I would go on with this, with the plans for today. Tram depot, bus depot. Decision is made for these two. And these two buildings for this part of main station area, I call it, are also decided to build here, as these buildings that are set to this area before. I started at some point when I did a lot of building in the old town. I needed to go to another district, and I started with the station. It's not functioning now. There are only 2 trains in the station waiting for their first ride. Yeah, I started with planning some rail infrastructure. I like rail infrastructure very much in this game. I'm always happy when I can go into a new project with new rail infrastructure. And yeah, so I decided to do the main station area, the main plans for this part of the city belonging to rail yard. And then I started detailing a little bit. The plaza in front of the station isn't yet finished. Here we have a cinema, and here is a post office, some parking, some commercial. Yeah, and a lot of these other buildings here you see are here because I met them in the workshop or in my collections of workshop items, and was sure that I want to have them in this area, and put it at some places where I can propose to do to have them later. This is an old post center from Berlin, Germany, and I made it as connected to the newer one. And here are some older manufacturing industrial buildings, newer are from the 90s, 60s, 70s office buildings. And here's a combination of an older building. It's also from Berlin building. There are assurance company from the government from the state of Berlin, and I combined it with some newer office buildings here, but it's not detailed yet. These ones not be detailed yet, and yes, so always on the look for some buildings fitting in this area, and these two I will use in this area. I am not sure now, they are not that high. I try to do in the area here to the rail yard a little bit more high buildings, so that there is a good if you can say skyline, so that there is a nice view over the smaller buildings to the bigger buildings. So I don't think I will do this very flat building here on the back side, but it is a building what is industrial related from the time back when it was created. So I think I want it a little bit more outside here, a little bit further away from the station and this part. The job center building I can imagine to have in this block. I'm not sure now if I will have this building or must have this building at this point. I was thinking that it will look nice to have these newer, more modern buildings at these corners. At this point, I am sure now to go on in that style with that buildings, to put here another part to that building, and the assurance the job center. I think I will have in this part or here. Would be a good decision as well. Would like it more from here to see from the streets and from the old town here. These nice shapes. Yeah, I can imagine that I will put it in here or somewhere in here. perhaps some other buildings here in this row, and some other buildings here in this row, and then put in this inside, and then we need a road to the building here. I will mostly use blank roads in the city there where I don't use cobblestone roads like this tram road or cobblestone roads or tram roads, because we don't have tram roads as blank roads yet. Here in this old town part I have only cobblestone, these two style cobblestone roads. Only some shorter parts, perhaps with other roads, but that's the main style of the old town. I decided for that road, like I think also by class, to go through this main station area here, over the plaza in front of the central station, and into this area what is intended to be the shopping district of the town, and the inner city shopping district. And yeah, I will take this blank road for now. I will take this blank road here. Main, nothing more needed here. And go on with this one here. I don't know yet the exact spacing of this building here later. Depends on what I want to build in this area. Perhaps I will put it here, that there is a good view onto it. Not sure now. Somewhere here this building will be when it's finished. This one is a building what I can think would fit in the near of Tram and bus depot. Hello. Move it. Why aren't you that? I think not really directly together, but in the near. Please don't look too much at this. It was only something for the beginning of moving in the people. I don't know yet what what idea of roundabout or intersection I will do there. I think I will have to look for some inspiration in real life for an intersection. Yeah, JJ, very interesting roundabout. Yeah, the idea was to have an inner ramp into the roundabout from both directions, and then from this this highway street into the city, where I think will be a lot of traffic later in this build. where is a good traffic flow in this roundabout. I don't think this is realistic. It's a little bit from my vanilla time. It was not much vanilla time in the game for me, but in the vanilla time, I really had focus on function, on doing traffic, interesting traffic things, so that there are not so many lane switching things and traffic because of that. And there was one idea in an industrial build where I did a circular build where everything came in. It was not a whole industrial, it was a build for cargo rail terminal, and where every cargo truck came in from the inside of a roundabout from different directions, and then had to go more and more around to the outside. Teddy, hey, nice that you have to have a short look. Here, I tell at the moment, Teddy, something from my vanilla time, what wasn't really a long time, and was only a few months. And there I had a cargo terminal which was in a circular orientation, and all the trucks came from inside a roundabout, and then were leaving the roundabout at different intersections to their cargo terminal to the outside. And that was that was good working in vanilla. The only mod I used that time was TMPE, I think, where I did the lane connections with, and yeah, this is not intended to be there for a long time. It was just at the beginning a short try. And I have to look on Google Earth for real life inspiration, how to do good intersection onto the main city streets from the highway coming in from here to that city, and to have not all the traffic on this intersection. Yeah, but that's not the project now. This is Big Railyard's lobby stream, huh? Big Railyards. That's not that big now, but it will become big. Really big, because here I want to have a big rail yard, cargo rail yard in this area. More to come with rail yards. Of Lübeck? What Lübeck do you think of? Is it a Swedish town? Because we have in Germany also Lübeck in the north at the not North Sea, East Sea. Is it international? Is it in English? Is it the East Sea? The East Ocean? The East. What is it called in English? The heck? Lübeck with the dots. Yes. The dots are, but the dots are not above an O, above an U. Lübeck in German. I think that's that are some letters that only Germany has. Okay. I now get an impression where I want to build this bus and tram depot. In this part of the town there should be more offices and also some residential buildings, and in this back part here of this block, this district here. I would like to have things like this. Here in this part, mostly offices, but also old post sorting facility, and this is a old manufacturing industrial building, but this style here, and also this building, I want to have more here in this part. So chat, what is going on here? Lübeck is with the Y is not German, but it's sound the U with the dots above it. I think they sound for not German speaking guy mostly like a Y. JFC. Hello, Raiders, JFC. That is really my first raid I got. The very first raid I got on my Twitch channel. I have a little bit goosebumps at the moment. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, welcome in. Raiders, I'm just was still a beginner of streaming, not really a beginner in City Skylines, doing detailed builds, highly modded, and very happy to have you in, people. As I were in JFC stream before, I know you didn't stream cities today, and you were a mass. And yeah, I hope there are people interested in City Skylines as well. Hey Minxie Rose, nice to have you here. And Teza XL, thank you for the follow. Very appreciated. And yeah, I hope there are some people from the Raiders that are interested in detailed City Skylines build as well. And I want to build tram and bus depot today. There's yet no public transport in this city. There are some tram roads in the old town, but no tram is riding. I want to change that, and also to want to have the possibility with a bus depot to set up the first bus lines in the city. Yeah, and if you have questions about the city, about me, about my person, feel free to chat. I'm very happy to have a busy when I have a busy chat, and perhaps there are some people in here that you know from other chats, and I hope you have fun. And yeah, JFC, thanks again for the raid. Okay, I want to go on with this tram road a little bit more to in the middle of this here. Then I think I want to have residential area in this part here, more residential. So this tram road should go to the marketplace, the central area of the residential district. What I am planning here, And the tram and bus depot, especially the bus depot, would have a good connection into the city. And we talked about this mess here before. It's not intended to be there for a long time. And at the moment, I don't think it is needed. Oh, wrong one. Because of that, I will delete the mess and only a not circular roundabout anymore from this time now. And yeah, I want to have this in this part for the buses connecting at this this bigger street. There's a connection from here behind the rail yard into the city in the main station area here, and later into some industrial area here. And also there's a connection directly connection from here to this part of the city and into the city center and the old town part. So where I want to go with the why don't you select it? To go with the tram streets. I think it should go somewhere here with this main tram street. And we will have, I think we will have this blank road. It's 6 lane. Okay, 6 lane with parking on one side. What tram roads do I have now? Cobblestone roads. Smaller one as well. 4-lane tram road. I think I will go for this tram road connecting or to have an intersection with this road to go further on into this parts of the city here. And then at the intersection from here, there is a short part of tram road connect the tram depot to the tramway system, I think. Yeah, so this one. Yeah. This one I will have connection. As I am modded player, I do the things now only for orientation, and later I will do the fine road work to have a good shape and fitting with all the buildings around. And this style tram road I will not use further than here, only for the part Here, everything in the near of the central station, and perhaps a little bit further here, where the shopping district will be. So I will do another 4-lane tram road, I think. 4-lane, or this was the parking lots. This part then. So where are the lanes? Not the shortcut I was searching for. I wanted to have the UI. I want to have a look at the intersection marking tool. And okay, there's only 1 lane each direction paired with the tram, and a lot of parking spaces in this road. I don't want that. I think we need a little bit more possibility for traffic here, because it will be, I think it will be the main street through this sector here to the sector where industrial developments will take part. And yeah, so I think I will go with this road. And why is this raised? Okay, what is raised here? Oh, not. Okay, do we have here everything? This too high here. Oh. Note. It's good. Perhaps it's an opportunity to put the bus depot on one side of the street and tram depot on the other side. Yeah, and that is nice to have this part of the tram depot right to the rail yard, fitting so well with the graffiti. Oh, I see it now. This is there are creator names. Huh? Who are they? Avanya, Leno, Sven Berlin. It's an asset from Sven Berlin. Thomas 13 Tio, Dance, Bowformer. I don't know him. The Archer portion? Not sure. Amesto for sure. It's getting windy here. I have to have a short look at my washed clothes outside on the terrace. Wait a short moment. Everything fine so far. Perhaps there will be thunderstorm later. My area here. So, who's out there? Amesto? What is this? If someone knows, please let me know. Please write it into the chat. Titan, Mr. Mason, Revo, Jens. What is this? Bloody penguin? Can we have him for? This is this Robert 69 brick 4000 and fine build. Didn't realize it before. I had a look at the building before, but I didn't realize that there are iconic asset creators on that side building. Okay, do I want to have that completely in front of the street? Yes, I want. I'm not sure if I can connect these nodes with the network multi-tool. I'm not so used now to with a network multi-tool. I did some things this rail yard and some parallel streets, but there are a lot of functions I have to get more used to. So please let me have some trials. Okay. Is it now? Why don't we see there rendered nodes? Perhaps because the end of the street here. I don't like that. Ah, okay. Comes. And it's not 90 degrees. That is a little bit our turn for that trams. Oops. Point. Vanilla tram roads. Want to have a road as well? No, only tram. And here, connection. There are people in that are new to my stream or new to the community where I am often seen. Please or a follow would be very appreciated. I'm a beginner in streaming, and I'm happy about everyone who leaves a follow. And if you have any questions about me as a person or about what I'm doing here on Twitch or in Silly Skylines, please let me know in the chat. Much want to have between these. I think that is good. Oh, the thunderstorm is beginning. I need a short break to rescue all my clothes. Hey, I'm back. Rescued my fresh washed clothes from the terrace before the thunderstorm. Is washing them again. Teddy, enjoy your food. Hope to see you later somewhere in my stream or in another stream. I think I will do 1 or 1.5 hours now. My own stream and have to prepare my food as well. Und yeah, we will see. If not today, again tomorrow or next days. Enjoy. Oh, you will be back. That is good. Enjoy your food. See you later. Okay. I use this segment to build an intersection to the main street that is not so narrow for the trams. I think this will fit. I don't like the pillars here. I will do them by myself. So no pillars. Also no lights. I don't know now if I will keep them here, but I can change it later as well. So where to put the bus depot? On this side? What is this? Okay. Orientation with the building. This is a part of the building I would like to keep like it is. Perhaps. No. Perhaps like more to have a direct attached building there. We could do, okay, here are some offices. Could do an office building or something like that. And another possibility is to put it on this side. And I don't think I want to have this garage doors of the bus depot directly at this street. I think we could do a combination of these two buildings. the first thunder hit in here. Realize the lightning. Okay, this looks not good. Do it more like that. Yeah. Play at the edge. Oh. Okay. Then, don't know if this building has connection to the street. No, it not. Much needed. Oh, come on. That much. Can we choose this node? We cannot choose. Can we use it with node controller? Yes. It is possible. And I think that. Just more backwards. And this one. Not cannot do the node. Add another position. That would be needed here. Perhaps can select the node only if I use what was the key? Alt. Select the nodes that are fixed to the buildings. That is more back. I hope there will be no issues because I manipulating the drum track inside the yes. Then this back there. There is a street connection. Are there any big issues? Don't want to see that anymore. The notifications. Okay. Where to go with buses? Something like that. Check how far we can go. No road access issue. What is this? It is not the best, but we'll keep it. Oh, that modeling of the doors here. It's not the best, but it is an old asset. And I think we'll still go with it. There are so many bad buildings in reality as well. So I want to go mostly for realism. So I don't have some ugly buildings. Do I want this? No, don't want this. I want a straight connection. But also note here. I'm always looking for using the nodes where I need them and don't have so many nodes between that are not really needed in the segments, because I realized in my other big project, the Southern European one, that row nodes and network segments would be the first limits I hit. And because of that, I'm always aware of only using networks, and when I need them at a point where I want to build something, and to have a look for nodes that are not needed. We will have surface road into that part. Buildings. Perhaps we need. Perhaps it would be good to have something here to building the end of this building. Or to do a transition from here to the roadside with a bigger building, and to have some buildings directly at the roadside. Have a look at that later. Here I want to I think I will go here for the surface road as well. And the bus depot area will start from here. Need a lot of space for having some buses outside also, not only inside of the depot. No. So then perhaps a connection to this road directly like that. Oh, not with the industrial road. We'll go for way blank road. It would be two-way 1+1 with parking. I have to sub to it. I've only subbed at the moment to that roads that I really use or really know that I'm using that now, and will do or it's a thing for me, not only for roads, it's with everything. I'm only subbed to buildings and assets I really use. If I don't use them. Also the buildings I know I will use in future, I sub them if I need them. There is a possibility to lose the overview and to remind me what assets I had in mind and still subbed, and so also the loading times are better if there are less assets, although I have now a good desktop PC with a lot of RAM and a good processor, CPU, and my loading time in this city at the moment is 1.5 minutes. So I could subscribe to a lot of more assets and don't realize it in the loading times. But yeah, that's a manner what I want to keep. Only sub to the assets you really use. There are notes here. There. Take that note. And yeah, I decided to go or to try part of cobblestone road here for the connection. What cobble roads I've also that is the only one, and that's the only one, and that are the ones I use in the old town. Don't want to have that here. I think I go for short part of cobblestone here. This time I go here for the industrial road. There's a lot of buses. Heavy buses will use that road. Not look. Workshop. Okay, go on. Yes. Don't know yet what will be here directly next to bus and tram depot. Perhaps I use this asset there. There or perhaps here. This part will be residential area, a residential part, residential district. This part and some part in this direction. This old manufacturing building, what is now an administration building in these times. Yeah, could fit here. Could fit. Question is, where are to have roads and things built. Come from here and straight from the main station. Face the plaza in front of the main station, and I think we'll go more in a curve. Side curve here. Perhaps we have to link the other node. So as I told you, I'm not so used to do things with a network multi-tool yet. So I don't know what is more to do to split these nodes. But I can do it in the old style as well. So I will take this node as a connection to this one. Then I want to have more curve at the main road. I think that there is a little bit more space, build something between this and over there. The road comes a little bit more curved, not straight, directional to this. Have a good view from the streets into this area onto this building then, and we can do a proper district center here, I think. Yes. What building? To attach there. Oh, what was the beginning of the stream? I started to look at some buildings downloaded from the workshop. What would be a good decision to have in the near of the main station? These are all buildings from real life. This is from the Netherlands casino. This is from a publishing house, very known in Germany, and yeah, this is from Berlin. An old building from pre-war times. times, I think, or yeah, directly post-war, was publishing newspaper house in Eastern Berlin, and was renewed after the end of divided Germany. So directly here, where I have them, cannot imagine them to have. But I placed some buildings here, or this will be a tunnel in the future. There was a trial to do something with the rail part, what will go to the big cargo rail yard here in this area, what is planned, and I will do it in another way. It's supposed to be what is the name in English? It is supposed to be the cargo line for the cargo trains, so that not all of the cargo trains go through the main station. Don't like that. Because of that, I want to do a bypass. Now I have the word. I want to do this bypass to the big cargo rail yard, what will be placed here, and I have to think about how to put it back onto the main line. I think I will go a little bit here at the riverside with this train tracks, and somewhere here I think I will do a transition from the rails at the riverside to this main line. These buildings, I could imagine this building to be at the back of the train station. Where's the front of the building? Front. I could imagine it there, or perhaps only for looking if this asset is something for the area here. Could be used there. I'm really yeah, I'm sure I want to have this building in the town, and I think this could be a good place for it. Have to have a look in what position when I go to this area and have all the buildings I want to build here. If this building here can stay there, I don't know yet. And this casino, is this casino something I want to have in my city? I could imagine it, and I see it right. I don't know if only the upper parts of the building are parking areas. Here's the entrance to the parking. But parking garage is also needed in the near of the central station, and I won't build a parking garage here on that side. So parking garage is for sure needed on the back side of the main station. And we'll take this building here, I think, in this part, and perhaps could fit well with this building from a hotel building, Motel 1 Berlin, Alexanderplatz. Very prominent building in Berlin as well. And look from here, when you arrive to this iconic central station, you have this old, little bit ugly hotel building here on this side. This new Motel 1 here. And next to it, this casino building. Not that high that it can blocks the view from here to the town, to the station. If there are too much high buildings here, it won't be a good view from this side. So we need then an entrance for the cars here. Sure. And I don't think I will attach it directly here. But perhaps, oh, it is no road access. I have to manage as well. I think I will put it back side first. Would it be? Teddy is back. What station do you mean? This station. Yeah, I jumped from the bus and tram depot for a short time to the central station area, where what is really work in progress and not on the main focus at the moment in the city. But I found in the workshop some buildings I wanted to have a look at if they would fit in this area here on the backside of the main station. And so I want to have a short look. I'm always when I see some buildings that I know I want to have in my city, and I know some places for them in my city that I still began to build, like the main station area. I put the buildings at the place I imagine it would be the correct place. What figured out how to Ü. Ah, you figured out how to Ü. Okay. I don't know. I have a German keyboard, and on the German keyboard there is a key for this letters. We have in German an A with the dots over it, an O with the dots over it, and an U with the dots over it. Yeah, yeah. The Scandinavian languages have some things over the vocals as well, and then I don't know how to pronounce what they mean. In French is a little bit different. I had some French in school, so I know mostly what they mean, but in the Scandinavian languages, I'm lost. Although some things, some words, I figured out I understand in Swedish or Danish language, or Norwegian and Finnish language as well, because they are not so much different to German. So I want to figure out if it could look good if we do this building directly here at the tracks. There's not so much beautiful lost. I like this very much here, and that's very nice for the rail yard. I think that's very nice for the rail yard. That could be a good decision to have this building here. Perhaps that. Oh, this could be a dark area at the main station where crime will have its place. Every main station needs that, I think. Most main stations I know in Germany have some, I don't know if that's the correct word in English, niches. It's small places somewhere where people who commit crime, sell drugs or something like that, can hide. I don't want to have this here. So put it a little bit more forward. I don't want to have this shining through the wall as well. So sometimes I have to lower the DPI my mouse to do the fine things. I don't know if you need it as well, Teddy, with your vanilla buildings, if you use some move it. If you do that way as well, will tend to be a little bit. I tend to a little bit of perfectionism, and especially when I use PO, I need fine movings of my mouse. So what do I do with this? Bear? Hey? Nice. You are in my stream. That is very nice. I will do only about half an hour more here today because I have to prepare dinner later. Then it's nearly 8 o'clock p.m. Here in Western Germany, and yeah, I think then I will do a break, and it is very nice that you made it from here before. Very happy to see you here. I'm fine, thanks. Bear. I'm doing fine. The weekend was good. I'm preparing for my holidays. I will have a journey to Italy. That is bad, the connection here. I think I have another pavement road. What is journey to Italy? Yes, vacation to Italy, to Calabria, Reggio Calabria in the south of Italy. As we had some hot days the last weeks here in Germany, I hope that we won't get baked too much in Italy. We planned vacation to Italy in February because we thought at the end of May we have to go to more south because of good weather, and now there is very summer-like weather in Germany the last weeks. And yeah, because of that, I hope we can have a good holiday in southern Italy and not hiding every day in noon because of hotness. Yeah, your dad is on Ibiza. Yeah, nice. I've never been to Ibiza. Teddy, for sure. I'm German. For sure, I was to Mallorca before. But I like that island. Not that part of Ireland where a lot of what the heck that not the part of the island where Germans are prominent for in Germany and in Spain and perhaps in whole Europe or all over the world. The Ballermann area, Arenal, very much party tourists, very much drinking and very much doing silly stuff. I like Mallorca, that parts of Mallorca what are more relaxed, and there are parts of Mallorca that are relaxed, that are really beautiful. And now we decided to go to southern Italy. I have been to northern Italy a few times in my life. My girlfriend was more than one time in southern Italy, and I wanted to go there all the time. I don't like this transition from that road to the other road. What could be a solution? What is the transition like if I use this road? Also bad. Then we do it another way. We do it another way. No bear, not vanilla. Wait. Oh yeah, you first time in. Have a look at my city, huh? Played some month when I began with City Skylines in 2020 vanilla, and then I realized I really fast realized that I cannot live without Traffic Manager Resident Edition, and then I realized what is possible with mods and custom assets because of some YouTubers. First I thought, oh, am I able to do builds like that? Am I able to be that patient to put every building by hand into its place? And now I go very much into detail for 2 years now, nearly 2 years. And this is my second build, detailed, highly modded. I do. The other one is a Southern European one and still work in progress. We'll switch to it one time. And this is a Central European themed city. After I did a lot of Southern European stuff in the other project, I had so many ideas for Central European one because there are so many nice assets for Old Town. I wanted to do a big Old Town, and this is my attempt of a big Old Town from the medieval times developed to nowadays. Not finished everything here. A lot of detail has to be done. What is in the chat? Ah, you saw the intersection here of that build. Without move it. For me, life without move it is not possible in this game. And that is not possible. I don't think about it. We had it at the beginning of the stream. I'm so thankful to Keyboard and a lot of other modders. Yeah. So this is Old Town part. This is Central Station part. This will be a lot of more Old Town, but in a different style of this part. I think there will be a monastery, big residence from former king or queen, something like that. Very, very big buildings with big parks, I think. And yeah, a lot of work to do. Today we started the stream with here is my area for the water treatment. Was one of the first builds I did here. Thank you, Bear, that you like it. That means really a lot to me. If you say that this is looking good, because I know what streams you are, I know what you are doing by yourself, and I know you see a lot of people building. This I did in the last stream. I don't know if you know something like this in your countries, Teddy, perhaps. Now, Bear, you perhaps from the UK, where you live. This is a German organization for technical relief for disaster response. It's called Technisches Hilfswerk, and they do. We had, as example, we had a big flood last year in Germany, Western Germany, and don't know if you followed the news last summer, and perhaps you saw something of that in your news in your country. And these people, most of them are people not employed at this organization. TÜV, no, not TÜV. TÜV is another thing, Eddie. TÜV is an organization what is assuring that all vehicles on the street are in good technical, have a good technical standard, a good technical condition, so that there's no risk because of this is helping if there's a disaster with technical things. They have big pumps if there is something with water. This is a generator from the workshop. They have light, they have pipes, they do infrastructure if it was breaking down because of a disaster, and they do the first infrastructure so that the people have power, have water again, and do have normally cranes. I did not find a proper auto crane on the workshop. No, it does not work as a disaster headquarter. There is a version of this building by Sven Berlin for Disasters DLC, but a Disasters DLC is the only DLC I don't have. And I don't have airports now, but I will buy airports for sure. But I saw never a reason why I need disasters. And yeah, it's not working like that because I don't have the DLC. But yeah, it's working as a fire as a fire station. Yeah, so it works in game. The functionality is fire station for this area here, where will be a lot of industrial. Bear, what do you mean if it's based anywhere in particular? Do you mean this disaster response unit here? Or do you mean the whole build? So the whole build is themed Central European. I don't want to be fitted to a country. Yeah, fitted to a specific country. I want to have some freedom to use different styles, but not so different that is looking hilarious. So some different styles from Central European countries. For me, Central European countries are the countries, we call it Benelux, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, a little bit north of France is for me Central European. Germany, the Czech Republic, Poland. Yeah, that's mainly for me Central European. And I use a lot of German buildings. I started to use a lot of German signs. I had to make a decision at one point where to go with the style, and then I thought, okay, I will go with a lot of German things. Here I made some restaurant sign by myself. So searched a texture and prepared it in GIMP for the game. Yeah, and but these buildings in this part of the city here, these old town buildings I have here, they are in real life from Poland. A lot of this as well. And there's another part here where is a lot of from Germany, the city of Münster. I lived a long time in the near of this city, so I wanted to use these buildings so long by Lilian Heads. Don't know if you know this city, this asset creator. Yeah, a lot of Titan buildings from Renaissance, Baroque time, and timber houses. And there are other buildings by Lilian Heads from the city of Münster. The cathedral is the Cologne Dome, one of the most known landmarks in Germany. And but there is a mix of other buildings that I don't think we have in that style in Germany. For example, this one, I like that so much because of the different shapes that come with this asset. It's from Amsterdam. This one, I like this plaza a lot. What's the surrounding of this building here? Meant to be a hotel here, and there are a lot of buildings like this from Berlin, old Berlin buildings that are from time 1850 to 1900, 1920. I combined old buildings with new developments. This is intended to be a hotel as well, and there's a spa built in it in the backyard. Well, you can call that backyard, and put some walkway here on the top, and little terrace, and there are other buildings from the Netherlands, from Amsterdam. The main station is the Amsterdam main station. A great asset in my eyes as well. Did here custom McDonald's here in that part. This is a museum in the same style like the main station, also from Amsterdam. They are in real life not so close together. There is a little bit more, I think 1 kilometer between these two buildings. But yeah, they are from the same town, from the same district. Yeah, and there are a lot of buildings from Berlin, old Berlin, postal service center connected with a new one. And also building from Amsterdam, American Hotel. And a lot of office space will be here. And here's the thing I wanted to finish today in my stream, or wanted to start. Then I had some ideas with buildings I found on the workshop yesterday and wanted to test if they fit here. And I think everyone knows things like that. You want to do this and you end up some hours later in another district. For me, it is like that. I know some people in the community who are really strict to it. Skylines. I'm not really sure if I pronounce your name correctly. Please let me know. Skylines. Yeah, and I think everyone who plays this game knows the knows that it's not always easy to stay at the district or the build you had in mind when you started the game. And then there's another idea. Yeah, I think I will do it like Teddy. Yeah. We go to cyber. Skyvex is something what I don't feel good with. Or we're thinking, what am I saying here, and is it okay like I say it? Yeah. So I hopped from this build. I started in this stream. Tram station building, tram depot building. Real life location is Dresden, Germany, by Sven Berlin. And this is a bus depot. I know, a lot of color. And two colors that are really, yeah, a little bit burning in the eyes. You bad influence. You had, I can tell you, bad influence you have if I do ever a hot tub stream. Then you were a bad influence. Before, no way. Okay, yeah. I realized I don't have the buses now for detailing. The layout is done with the bus and tram depot. Also, here is a office building nowadays. Meant to be office building. It was in another time. It was a manufacturing building, and yeah, these buildings I put here. I think they fit well in this part of the city, and I don't know now where to put this news office building. Could imagine buildings, not nodes. I could imagine to have it somewhere here where big street is coming into the city. I think this office building I want to have here. In the areas that are not really dense together. Yeah, that's only suggestions. Suggestions. What I want to put where in the city, and so can change when I come to that part of the city. Perhaps this one, something like here. For the first time, can stay here. And yeah, these two buildings I found yesterday as well, and yeah, realized that this is the casino building from the Netherlands as well. So as you could realize, Netherlands are here in the main station area. Is Netherlands land. And I think I will have it here next to the hotel building and look at this nice backside to the rail yard. Yeah, that I like very much. Lone Bear says cyber as well. All the people only call you cyber because they don't know how to spell how to spell the Skyvex. Don't know what it is intended to be. So I want to go inside the parking with this here. Put the node into the building so the cars go there. So could this. Guys, not so much time for streaming here anymore because I have to prepare dinner. I get hungry, and perhaps I will go on later in the evening. And I see it's 7:45 here, my time. And I think we'll have a look. Yes. Oh, where is Mr. Oh, there's Mr. Canadian Moose, where we often meet, I think. So I will go to Moose. And because I want to have a look at his stream as well. I'm preparing my dinner, and yeah, yeah, I think I will do more in this build later. I don't know, off screen or offline or online. We'll decide it later. I have time this evening or this night to do things. Perhaps I have then some trams and buses downloaded to go on with the public transport in the city. And yeah, I could imagine we will meet later in Moose stream or in another stream or in my stream. I stream again. Was very nice to have you in. If there are some views in the stream who liked it and like to leave me a follow, I am really happy if there are more followers on my channel, if there are more people who like what I do and who like to have a look at my cities creations here. So please leave a follow. See you again. I will prepare the raid now. Is the heck going on here? I will prepare the raid to Mr. Canadian Moose. So I hope there are some people coming with me. Canadian Moose. For me, one of the people in the community of Twitch City Skylines, one of that people. I really try to join every time he's online. I like him because of his personality. We had a lot of fun in the stream. And I'm not that long time on Twitch, since beginning of the year, and Moose was one of the first streamers, international streamers I watched, and yeah, I'm really happy to do my first raid to a Canadian Moose, who I'm a little bit fan of, and hope you enjoy. And yeah, see you again. Bye. Yeah, sound is working again in Moose stream.